Hey guys, welcome to another video. And as usual, before I get started, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe if you're new to this content. And to my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys more now. Let's just get right to it. So the Bitcoin price is roughly about 90,000, Ethereum price is around at 2,900 and change. And we are seeing the crypto market actually go through what is known as a bleed out. We saw where Bitcoin price was for where it is now. It has went down as far as roughly $89,000. And we saw Ethereum all the way back in August, where it went to roughly about $46 or $4,700, and now it's down to roughly $2,900. Now, Tom Lee did put out a statement, which I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys here in a minute, talking about the retracement that Ethereum is actually doing. Now, for those of you, I'm an avid Ethereum buyer. I buy Ethereum on a regular basis. I got in at the $3,800 mark all the way back in, I'd say 2022, 2023, which was not the greatest price, and it actually did a major retracement. And I was able to take profit when it went up to roughly around the $4,700 mark. I did set a limit on a centralized exchange to go ahead and take profit, and I was able to do it. Now, what I'm doing now with Ethereum is that I am taking advantage of the lower dips that is happening right now. So I got back in, and I'm actually going to be doing the what is known as the dollar cost average with the Ethereum price, because it is projected that the Ethereum price is actually going to retrace down as far as 2,500. Now, is Ethereum that sexy crypto token like Bitcoin and all the XRPs and all those? No, it is not. Ethereum is more of a long-term investment. And for those of you that are looking for a quick profit, Ethereum may not be that token for you, but it's a long-term investment. Let's put it in the context of this. You're going to be investing into, this is the S&P 500. Over a period of time, you will see massive retracements and all those different things. But over a 10-year period, it's projected to give you at least a 8, 10 to even 12% over the 10-year yield. And if you put monies into the S&P 500, of course, with an a la carte of a set amount of stocks in your portfolio, you will make money. And I picture Ethereum to be one of those type of investments that, even though it is not talked about, I am still going to buy Ethereum, because if Ethereum actually goes to roughly 7,900 and beyond, I'm definitely going to be in the profit. Look, Tom Lee also said that, by it going to 7,900, there's also a possibility that Ethereum could be around the $25,000 range in that bull run, whenever that cycle actually comes around again. Is that going to happen in the next 2 to 3 years? Don't know. Ethereum is moving slow. Spot ETF, we know Grayscale, BlackRock, we know they have been trying to get the word out about Ethereum, but it's just not adopting as fast enough as how Bitcoin is doing. Even though the Bitcoin price is where it is right now, is at $90,000, 2, 3, 4 months from now, Bitcoin could be right back over $100,000. Now, can Bitcoin get to $1 million? Absolutely. Can Ethereum get to 30, 40,000? Not for a long time. But that does not mean you should not invest in Ethereum. I will continue to invest. If it's not every pay period, every month I will put it. What is my amount that I put in? Put roughly $300 to $500 on Ethereum at whatever price it is. But I will definitely not just put $500 right on it at that price. I would look for retracement points to try to take advantage of that retracement point within that month range. But by the end of the month, $500 will be put in, so that when it does get to those high numbers, I can take profit. Even though I'm taking profit out, it's that that satisfaction that I'm making money off Ethereum, because the retracements for Ethereum is sometimes really savage, and it can really wipe you out. I think right now there is a washout happening with Ethereum. A lot of people are taking profit. A lot of people are not comfortable with the economy right now, and a lot of people have made money when it went up to, Bitcoin went to over 100,000. So it's normal to see Ethereum actually retrace right now. But for those of you out there that want to get in Ethereum, the time is now. You want to get in. How much should you put into Ethereum? You can put in what you can afford to lose. But I don't really want to say what you can afford to lose when it comes to Ethereum, compared to a meme token, which completely get washed out. The token gets rug, and hey, you completely lose all of your money. You will not lose all of your money with Ethereum. You can set aside maybe $100 a month to put into Ethereum at whatever price it is, because once the price does in fact go to the 7,900 and beyond, you would look back and say, hey, I got in at this price. I've seen people actually got into Ethereum around the $1,500 mark, and they're still into profit. Some people put in maybe $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 onto Ethereum, and that price has actually catapulted and caused them to get a nice rate of return. So watch this video with Tom Lee. A little bit of context: who is he? He's an equity investor. He's been around for a while, well known. You guys can do some research, and I'll put a link in the description for you guys to see who Tom Lee is. But watch this video, and you can make your assessment of if he is actually projecting of where it's going to go. Nobody knows exactly where Ethereum is going to go, but with the message that he put out here, it actually did cause a little bit of a trigger, and a lot of people started to buy in. So let's take a look at this.
Yeah, I think, well, in the near term, you know, there is downside, maybe to 2,500, but that's minor compared to the upside of trying to discount a super cycle. So we think ETH can be 7,000, 9,000 by the end of January, and that's a huge recovery move, but that's also pretty typical of what could happen in the fourth quarter.
So now, based on taking a look at that, now you see the reason why I'm putting this video out. You know, I have not been doing a video for quite some time. It's been pretty busy, and guys, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually a tech person. I've been using my time to actually upgrade my technical skills. So I have done a little bit of a retracement as it pertains to doing these videos to make myself even more marketable, because I do run a consulting company, and in running a consulting company, you have to modify your technical skills so you can actually be able to talk to the more newer mainstream, new blood tech guys coming into the market, so you can understand the stuff from the AWS to all the cloud stuff that's going on. So I've been doing those videos on a rapid basis, but this might be a series of videos that I'm going to start bringing back, because I'm at a comfortable spot in my technical skill set to start doing videos again. And I will be talking a lot about Ethereum, as well as I will be talking a lot about meme tokens as well. Am I going to launch another meme token? Yes, I will. And if I do launch a meme token, I'll probably be talking about it here. You know, I did have a goal to go ahead and spread out a few meme tokens, but it wasn't really truly adopted. But we'll see where I go. But for right now, I think the target is that if you want to get into Ethereum, you want to get into it now. You want to put together a strategy to buy Ethereum, because next year this time, and if you guys go back, I did videos every Thanksgiving. And by the way, today is Thanksgiving Day for those of you here in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving. And I've seen Ethereum price actually climb and retrace. Last year this time, the price was well lower than what it really is. And to see back in August that it went all the way to over $4,000, I think that was a winner. Now, it may not be much compared to Bitcoin, but just for the record, Bitcoin was down at these particular prices. So if you like what I'm saying, guys, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Let's get the word out for those persons that want to get into a stable crypto coin that can actually make them money. Something that's not going to wipe them out and say, hey, I lost a lot of money on crypto. I don't think Ethereum is going to be that. I know for sure Bitcoin is not going to do that. You know, a lot of us really cannot afford the Bitcoin type of token price. It's just too high. It's not attainable for the majority of people. Maybe the 1% can get that, but I think Ethereum is something that's reachable. It's something that you can accumulate over a period of time. You know, set a goal that, you know, maybe in the new year you're going to start putting at least $200 a month on Ethereum, and then you look back at the end of the year, or roughly 1 year from now, to see where you are with Ethereum. It's something that you definitely want to see how that cycle is actually going to turn. So, short video, guys. I'm going to try to make these videos a lot more consistent. Thank you guys for coming back and watching my videos. And hey, if you want to go ahead and buy me coffee, guys, you know, you can go ahead and buy me coffee. There's definitely going to be a link in the description. I would like to hear you guys' feedback on what you guys think about Ethereum. Do you think it's that real estate of crypto? Like, you know, Solana has been doing the same. We know the XRP have been doing the same. Do I have investment in XRP? Yes, I do. Do I have investment in Solana? Yes, I do. I am excited about BNB. I don't have enough BNB. I may start investing in BNB as well, but my primary focus right now is Ethereum. So until I see you guys again, you guys have a wonderful day and peace.